Hello, welcome to Grimsby Docks. I'm just going to give you a quick whiz round at our building, hopefully, and I'll try and keep it quick. And it's really difficult to keep it quick because it is quite a big place. But people probably recognise these murals that we painted on the building. The building is down on Grimsby Docks, right in a working dock, so it's very quiet down here. But also it's a part of the docks that's been left because it's they're all old sort of listed buildings down here that have been sort of it's not a busy fishing dock as it used to be. Still a working dock, but not busy in the same way. So a lot of these buildings have been left, but they've got such character, and now they're looking to restore them and make it kind of like an arts hub down here, so an arts area. So there's a lot of work to do. That's our yard, and this is when we painted up, and then the old Steve McQueen thing. We called the building the Great Escape because it's somewhere where I felt like it was an escape down here, really, and it's also somewhere where people can learn, have the tools and learn and have the mentoring to start their own projects, do things that maybe they want to do that they never thought they could have done. So we've got a heritage grant in, so all these doors will be put back to their original, and the windows back to the original thing. So we've got that in the moment. We've got architects down here looking at the place, measuring up and everything else, but you can see the bricks all need restoring. Everything will go back to its original look. So yeah, look, you can see how quiet it is down here. It's crazy. Not many places like this in the UK now. So there's the front of the building. It was an old sail loft at one point, I believe, so it was 3 levels once. There was a fire in it, and they took the 3rd level off. Now I don't know how true that is, it's just something I heard, but I know there was another fire in here. There've been 2 fires in here. It was Consolidated Fisheries, which is would have paid all the fishermen down here, so they all used to kick off down here. And in that room there's, like, you can see the till where they would have given the money out. I'm not going to take you in there today, but also Kurt Christensen was down here. He was the person that was here before we were in here, but it was like 15-20 years before, and he was really good to us when we moved in. He donated some furniture to get us started, and really supportive. He's been really supportive, and he's also a big character down here on the docks, Kurt was. So we're going to get that flagpole sorted out as well. So as we go in, I've got my son in here somewhere, so be prepared. But it's still a bit of a work site. So this is a mural I knocked up, just came down here and sort of like drew that freehand really, and just wanted like that tunnel effect, which would come out all right actually. I'm quite happy with it. So we've got loads of old stuff like this till here that, like, we've got loads of old gear lying around. This is our workshop, which is really a workshop at the moment. It looks like a workshop. This was the kitchen, so we wanted like a Viking theme in here because there's links to Grimsby and the Viking links to the town, so we went for that. Wix helped us with the kitchen, quite a basic kitchen, but Wix donated this kitchen for us and helped us put it in, which was amazing. Loads of people come down here to help out. We've got to replace the doors. There's some toilets in there that we're retiling at the moment, won't bother taking in there. So that was a little sort of Viking motif I painted up. Yeah, so there you go, right? So still a bit of work to do in there, but you can see like it's starting to come together. Compared to what it was like, it's unbelievable what it was like. So going through now, this is our workshop. The lads are in here quite often working on their bikes and what have you, and there's you can do welding in here, you can do woodwork in here. There's always something going on in this in the workshop during the day. We've put a load of old tools up, vintage tools up on the walls, as you can see, but we've got all the gear in here, all the stuff's here, pillar drills, everything. So yeah, this is the busy place, and we called it McQueen's because the links to the Great Escape. So yeah, and the guys have got motorbikes down here as well. So but yeah, that's the workshop. So this refreshment sign, we rescued that from over the road. It was like when the market was there. There's like a heaving market over there, and yeah, we brought it back, restored it. It was really flaky and getting old, so we had to be really careful with it, and we wanted to keep its old age look. I mean, we could have repainted it, but we didn't want to do that, so we've sprayed it with a protector. Here's my son now, so be prepared. In there's more of a storeroom, so that's probably going to be a storeroom it's covered in paint, full of paint and stuff at the moment, so that's really just a storeroom to complement the workshop. You right, Bill? Mm-hmm. Right, I'm just going to go around 1 second. I'm just videoing. So yeah, we've got a bit of work to do in here to get it right. But as you can see, it is what it is. It's a workshop. These old toilets, they're like original features. Like we will restore them eventually, Maybe got a new sink to go in there. We'd love to put the old toilet back in. But we'll see. And then all this wood here. This is a bit of a mission. It all had to be rubbed back to the natural wood. We still don't know exactly what we're going to do with that, but we've got some ideas. So the same with all these stairs. All the metal had to be taken up, repainted. All the wood was redone. Big job. That was a big job. We want to keep as many original features of the building as we can. That's an old pub sign that's local people will know, the Trawl, that was donated to us. So you're always getting given lots of unusual things. So as you came up here, originally it looked like a bit of a 1970s office, so it looked a bit more modern upstairs. So we blocked this off, which was like a sort of one of those like a counter thing almost. So we're going to put a porthole in here, like a submarine porthole, because in there is going to be like an underwater theme room. So as you go through here, I mean, it's a bit of clutter here at the moment. But yeah, we've got, again, let's just get all this old stuff that we don't really want to throw out, So that's even got the Great Escape March on there. So that's an old church organ. But yeah, this basically was our art studio, or a little art studio, and we've done it like with nods to Houdini because it's an escape artist room. So we kept it quite. There's a lot of stuff going on in here actually. We've got pictures of Houdini. I'm going to put his initials on there. Very bright room. It looks right over the ice factory there, which it's very bright in here. And then we're hoping that one day they'll take that away and you'll be able to see the boats, through to the marina, which will be an amazing place to paint. So, but we've got everything in here. They've got like handcuffs and all sort of nods to Houdini, and got his top hat there, and even a straitjacket. So that's in case I need to sort of sedate anybody in here. And then we've got this old this mask here, this underwater deep sea divers mask. But we're probably going to use that in the other room, even though Houdini, there is a link again to Houdini because I think he did some sort of thing with one of these once. But we're going to have it in the underwater theme room. So that's that room. Then you come through here now. That's no man's land. We don't really venture down there yet. That's probably going to be the last part we do. The plant's seen better days. I did ask the lads to water it, but obviously they forgot about him. Sorry. And then that needs, obviously we need to do something down there. At the moment it's just full of artwork, old artwork, canvases. You can see old big canvases that have been given to us over the years. This is turned into a storeroom, but we were going to have it was looking like a fish merchant's room. And we've got these original paintings that a wagon driver brought us in. And they're like original, they're lost boats, lost Grimsby trawlers. All of them are. So, and that was wonderful because they're like original paintings as well. So they're like actual boats that would have been lost in some way at sea. So, yeah, we've got a bit of work to do, but this will be like, perhaps an early, thanks Bill, 1920s, 1930s, maybe office, vintage office. As you can see, like we've got a few pictures there of the ice factory as it would have been, and then you can see it there. You can see it there next to it. So, yeah, we're really lucky to have that view, really. Although many people just think it's an eyesore, we love it, It's a shame because it has just been left, and really people don't really know what to do with it. But, we're hoping that will change. All right, Bill? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, yeah, coming through here. Coming through here now, this room is like kind of our Great Escape room, right? So it was, we themed it in like an industrial theme, almost like, I guess like a World War II industrial theme. Now, we love this bit. I mean, Steve came in here and did this plaster in here, which is amazing. Like, he did it like concrete, so it's really tactile. It's just amazingly done. Takes a lot of work. And then he did this like copper, rusty, this actually sort of, it goes green. It's because it's got copper in it, so it's like a natural effect within the stuff that he uses, which is, we love it. So we've got copper there, and then these are made out of wood. So he made these out of wood and made them to look like rusty metal, which I think he's done really well there. But there's no lighting in here at the moment, so it's a little bit dark and it's a little bit, can't really see what's going on. But if you have a look at that, look how tactile that is. Like, it's just lovely work. It's like a piece of art in itself, and I love it. So then we've got these like industrial tables in. So we'll probably have like workshops in here. But you always find things lying about, like a hand grenade. There's always like a hand grenade or something lying around. So, spotlights and what have you. And then this is the name of the actual the prison of war camp in the Great Escape movie. So again, look, I just have to show you that because I just love it so much, how that's rusted there. It's just, I really like it. So on these windows, again, you can see the thing of what it was like. It was like an old office thing. So it was like an office, we had to work out what we was going to do with this. We was either going to board it up, but we're thinking we're just going to use, we're basically going to use blinds. So that's what we're going to do there, just use blinds. So they give you a little bit of an idea of what it's going to be like. Each room's going to have a theme. There's a bit more furniture to get in here, a few more touches. We've got a load of barbed wire, actually. Barbed wire and stuff that we're going to put along the top. So this room is going to be like our underwater theme room. Yeah, Bill, the lights ain't working here, mate. So in here, there's nothing really going on, but at the moment, so we're just getting ready to decorate that. And that will be like an underwater themed room. We're going to do it like industrial again. We're going to put little lumps that looks like riveted metal. So it's going to look like riveted metal on the walls, and then we're going to put a load of you'd have to see it really when it's done. Bill, I'm going through here now because I'm doing this video, right? So as you come through here, we painted our mural or painted this logo on the wall, but it's going to be like a bunker room. So we're going to put wood along the pallet wood along the walls, and that will be around this, so it will look like the logo's sort of set back, and this will be all palleted up. We'll maybe do a few more murals up here as well, and this will be what we call the bunker room. We're already calling it the bunker room, but at the moment it's just another storeroom. So going through here, I'm going to take you through to this room. This is our movie room. We were watching. We were actually relaxing in here earlier, me and Bill. But you can see that this is almost ready. So we're quite happy with this one. So we've done like a 1950s theme in here. And it's like, turn it down for me, bud. Okay. Cheers, mate. But if you have a look at this, like these are all pictures of people that work down here. So they were kindly donated to us. They're all images of people linked to the Grimsby docks from years ago. So you can get an idea of what it used to be like down here. Hold on, Bill, I'm doing this. Hold on a minute. I'm showing them everything. So, we're going to put some new blinds in here to go with everything else. But we've got loads of these porthole mirrors as well, which are great. I love them. And then the pictures again. And we were just watching something in here, I think. So Billy was anyway. So that's that room. So that's our movie room. It's really for presentations, and it will be for presentations. And we might even do our podcast in here at some point. So there you go. Now, coming down here, we've got, these are the two things we rescued from the building, because they did clear it all out, but we found that ring and we found that life jacket. And I think the life jacket is about 50 years old. I've done a bit of research on it. So, it's about 50 years old, that. Might have even been older. Might even be old, actually, probably about 60 years old, I think. 60 years plus old. So, here we've got all pictures, I think, with the docks. Let's go! I'm going to go down here to the, which is like, I think this is like people's favourite part of the buildings, really. But all these like links to the docks, all these pictures. Billy's got the gold and the money, right? Okay, Bill, go and put that in our strong room. You can see where the doors need to be replaced. All the original tiles and all these leaves are coming through, so this would all be replaced. All the doors and everything will be replaced. When we came in here, it was a mess. Right? Didn't have much of a budget, so we had to use our imagination. So. There was still soot on the windows where the fire had been from years ago. So we called it Grimstone, and we did a Wild West theme in here. And then once we got a theme, we just add things. Like we've got a replica rifle there. Got our mate the Ram up there. And then we put all these pictures on. We painted it in like in the sort of Wild West colours. So we've got all these pictures here. And it was the Billy the Kid thing, really. Like the Billy the Kid, the Great Escape of the Billy the Kid. Which, like the last escape of Billy the Kid. So... there's a picture there of Billy the Kid. I went for millions, I think. When we've got the Wild West theme. Now, all the floors, you can see, like we've left them as it is, because we don't really come down here. We like the earthy bit of it. We left the ceiling as it is. We don't really like the new lights. We're thinking of maybe trying to change them at some point. We will do, I think, to go back to a more original thing. But there's somebody up there. We had to dispose of somebody, so they're still there, and we just covered them up with boxes. So it's just about theming things. So in there is our strong room. That's what we do when people have misbehaved or We put them in there for 30 days, didn't we, Bill? They go in there for 30 days, and then when they come out, they're completely healed. Just like that. That's how easy it is, right? So 31 days in the detox unit, back out, sorted out, right? So in here, this is where it's where we keep our money, isn't it, Bill? It's where we keep our money. Like we keep our dough in here, or our swag, and every time we go out and go looting, that's where we keep everything. We've got our shooters in here as well. But yeah, I mean, look, it's that's what we like to do. We like to theme things. So we've got all sorts of stuff. That's the old porthole I was telling you about. Then we've got gargoyle, which is going to go up. I think like these things all been given to us. An old ship's lamp there, and I mean these safes are beautiful. I love them. I love them. I've been there years. You know, I love the wood bit, the way it's just, it's just not moved for, over 100 years. And they did say to me that I could have these safes if I could get them out, and there is no chance these are coming out. They're there for good. They ain't moving at all. So, yeah, that's what we call the best art cupboard in Grimsby. It's best art cupboard in town, that. So, yeah, again, look, we've got all these old things that we're going to use for theming with. We've always got stuff lying about. Yeah, that hand. Give us a hand, Bill.
Thank you.
So, yeah, so that's that. Yeah, again, it was a lot of work. All this stuff here, it was all like that out there, and we had to rub it back. It's horrible. You can't paint over it. So you can see all the scratches of people where they were locked in. And it was like, let me out. I will be good. I promise. So, yeah, that's it, right? So Clint was in here once. Left his poncho here. So yeah, that's it really. It gives you an idea of what we're doing here. Probably took me a bit longer than what I thought, but as you can see, it's not something you can just go around in 5 minutes. So if anyone watching that can see what we're about, we're a not-for-profit organisation. Creative Start's been going a while. We work with all kinds of people. There's been armed forces guys down here, art students. There's been our key area is sort of people that are in a recovery program, but the guys that are down here on a daily basis really are just here because they want to be here. So just really what I call sort of community volunteers really. And yeah, we think it'll be something special when it's done, and when we think we really did it on such a tight budget, and we've had help. Like we ever had help. We've had help from people like Allstead, have been brilliant. Co-op, the Rotary Club, Crime Reduction Fund, all these people have helped us, and people just giving us stuff and helping out. It's amazing what's been done. But yeah, every time I come down here I see more to do, and I know that there's a lot more work yet. So but if anyone locally wants to come down and give us a hand, they're more than welcome. We would love to have people come down and join us down here. So yeah, thank you, thanks a lot, all from The Great Escape. Cheers.